Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Got some good news and some bad news. The good news is I've bought this Citroën Berlingo XL, and the bad news really is I sold my Landrover Defender 110, which I'm really a bit sad to see go, but practicality reasons I decided to get rid of it and buy a more economical, just as practical vehicle. So I'm going to show you around, how I've got it set up at the moment, and then as things progress I'm going to start changing things out and start building a bit of a camping vehicle and a utility vehicle. So this is the Citroën Berlingo XL, bags of space. And practicality. So this is one thing that I really love, is the up and over, so I can kind of get under here when the weather's bad and there's the sun shield. It's brilliant, so I can cook under here and do bits and pieces. And inside, as you can see, it's very roomy. So after swapping the Landrover Defender, I was kind of looking for a vehicle that had as much space or more, so I could play around with all my camping bits and pieces, and me and Mrs B can go on camp outs. Plus I can take all this out and use it as a kind of utility vehicle, so it's brilliant. So I've got my cot bed in here, my stove, my power pack, and all my bits and pieces that you were aware of that I had in my Defender. That's all living within this vehicle. So loads of room, and I've got 6'10" of space from the front seats to the back of the vehicle, which is more than I had in the Defender. So I'm really pleased with the vehicle, and obviously all the internal storage as well for all my bits and pieces became a kind of a win-win purchase for me. So this will be my first camp out within it, and see how we go, comfortability and practicality of the vehicle. So as we come around the side, great sliding doors, so when it's warm you can open up and can lay in my bed and enjoy the sounds and sights of nature. And also inside, Mrs B's added some nice touches with the curtains. As you'll see later, I'll be pulling them and seeing how cosy it is at night. Plenty of storage under the existing seats, which I love. You can leave these seats in and they just fold pretty much flat, so when not using it as a camper I can use it as a normal people carrier. So this is perfect. It makes it feel really roomy in here with the two sliding doors and with the air ventilation, with these two doors open and the back up and over. It's perfect for hot conditions. So I think I'm going to be very comfortable in here. It's no Landrover Defender, but it ticks a lot of boxes for me. So we'll see how we go tonight on my first camp out, and obviously tomorrow I'll give you my full opinion of how I've slept in it and what I like about this vehicle. So what shocked me was when I placed the cot bed within the vehicle and I sat upon it, and I couldn't believe the head height. Got so much head space while sitting on the cot bed. So that's something else I've gained that the Landrover didn't have. I was quite restricted with head height. And also when me and Mrs B camp in here, we can both put our blow up beds down and we'll both fit comfortably within the area. The practicality of this vehicle's awesome, so I've really fallen in love with it, and what with all the little touches, the USB port at the back for charging my Jackery, plus the one in the front, plus all the internal storage, overhead storage and under seat storage, I can get all my gadgets within the vehicle. So these flat surfaces in the back of the vehicle are perfect. You can just get your bits and pieces out and it becomes an instant camper van. So this Tago is with me in my new vehicle, comes with me everywhere. That's one of the first things I wanted to grab and put into the new vehicle. So this Tago grille is around 3.5 years old now, maybe 4, still performing well. So this positioned underneath the up and over is perfect. I do get a shower or anything. So I'm going to collect some firewood for later, and another good tool for the vehicle is my 12-volt electric chainsaw. Makes life really easy. It's great when you're on the road or up in your woodland and you want to process a bit of wood for fire. Right, let's go and look for some dead standing. It's not a bad piece of birch. Take this back to base camp and process it. This is such a great tool. So enjoyable using that. 10 minutes in and processing tonight's firewood. If you ain't got one of these on board, great to have. All that hard work cutting the wood, I need a brew. I do like playing camp. It's such great fun. Little condiment jars, kettles on, wood's processed. Just brings you back to the good old days. I've obviously haven't been camping for a while, so this is really joyous and I'm really enjoying the vehicle. So far it's been, you know, I'm learning where everything is, everything's in a new position. I know some of you have followed me for years in the Land Rover, and you knew where all my gear was within the Land Rover. So I've got to relearn everything now, and so have you guys, to know where everything is. But this is nice that the old OCD's cutting in. Nice straight pots. I slapped a couple of kebabs on the barbecue. Got a garlic one and a spicy teriyaki. So the first cook up of the new vehicle. Built up quite an appetite. Great outdoors. These smell divine. Oh. Oh, it smells wonderful. Well, I'm going to give this a little taste test. That is lovely. Yeah, boy. Cheers guys, gonna kick back, drink some of my homemade beer I brewed myself about 2 or 3 weeks ago, bottled it all up. Beautiful, it's like a fruity IPA. It's a lovely refreshing taste. So really loving my time. Haven't been out for a while. It's been a first for many weeks. It's lovely engaging back into the outdoors. Really enjoying the vehicle. You know, can't wait to close it all up tonight, shut all the curtains and try the bed out. But I'm going to really enjoy the peace and quiet and enjoy this beer. So I hope you guys have been keeping well, doing bits and pieces. And for you Land Rover enthusiasts that have followed me for years, you know, I'm really sorry that I've made the transition and gone over to a Citroën, but it's something I felt I needed to do. You know, with the cost of everything, and the insurance on that Land Rover had gone up as well because of all the mods on there. I think they were wanting around £1,500 a year insurance for all the bits and pieces that I'd put on it. It's not a standard kind of car. So it got me thinking, plus I've been doing other bits and pieces. I haven't been using it as much as I want to, so I was kind of weighing up my options. Obviously if I'd been using it a lot more, doing a lot more camp outs and a lot more touring, then obviously it would have paid dividends. But you know, it was kind of sitting in my drive for a few months, so hence the Citroën. But what I do like about this, it's 55 to the gallon, so later on in the year when I go up to Scotland, it's, you know, it's going to be one tank or 1.25 tanks to get to Scotland, where in the Land Rover it was considerably more, because it was only doing like 25 to the gallon. So it kind of swings and roundabouts. Plus I can still enjoy my camp outs and still load it up, but obviously got, you know, a few plans for this. Maybe get a tent or an awning off the back, or a separate tent, maybe a hot tent or something to coincide with the Citroën. But like I said, it's lovely being out again. My missus just come and took Buster home. My first camp out, kind of with the setup I've got, and there's not a lot of room for Buster at the moment, so when I start doing bits and pieces to the vehicle, obviously Buster can come along again. There's something really ancestral about sitting around a fire carving. I find it really therapeutic, and you're just concentrating on one thing. So I really enjoyed myself this evening, just carving this little wooden knife, just whittling away. Great fun. So if you've got a vehicle yourselves, any kind of vehicle really, it doesn't have to be huge, as long as you can get a bed in there. You should definitely get out and try something like this. You know, go camping, get yourself a little fire pit or something, and make a nice cosy evening of it. But there's something nice about kind of micro camping, because you can go most places, you can get in a lot of the sort of height barriers and bits and pieces, and you can park in kind of different places to something like a motorhome or a big van fully kitted out. I think it gives you a bit more flexibility. I think this is definitely more kind of stealthy than the Land Rover. I can sort of park anywhere and not look like I'm kind of camping. So you're a little bit more low key. So I got a little bit peckish and decided to throw another kebab on. The fire was going nice, still had a nice bit of heat there, so I thought why not. So this one's pork, spicy pork and peppers, but that's a mean kebab. They're one of my favourites, along with a good burger. Got the smell, gorgeous. I'll definitely sleep well tonight on a full stomach. But no fancy restaurants, beautiful location, gorgeous fire, nice vehicle, and a pork kebab to finish the day off. Right, I reckon we're there. Take a piece off. Oh, she's warm. Let's test this. Spicy pork. Well, it's delicious. The marinade on that. Oh, how much to go? That is beautiful. So that looks pretty good. I just got one more to do, and it's pretty complete. Lovely blackout curtains as well. Sun's going down, but inside the vehicle, pretty much complete darkness. As you can see, you can't see it at all, so it's pretty stealthy. So it's pretty cozy. Like I said, this might be my first night in here. I'm trying to plan where to put everything. It's quite exciting. So I'm going to chill out. Sun's going down. Chill out for the rest of the evening in the van. So that's my view, lying down on the cot bed. The sliding doors are a great bit of vision. The cot bed's nice and comfortable, and it's surprising how much room's in here. So I've left the back curtains open so I can see out, and the side door so I can enjoy the woodland. Obviously a bit later I'll shut them up as it darkens off. But no, well chuffed. But these curtains have transformed it in here. Complete an utter blackout pretty much. Yeah, very impressed. Morning campers. Gorgeous night's sleep. I think I'll lie here till that kettle's done and have a brew in bed, I think. Sun's out. It's pretty warm. Yeah, slept like a log. Woke up in a fireplace. This is great with the rear tailgate open, looking out, drinking your brew. What I need to do is maybe put a button or something on the inside so I can access the tailgate from inside, because once that's shut you can't open that rear door. So I'll get that sorted out. But apart from that, it's very comfortable, and I love the visibility with all the windows, and the sliding doors are great. Yeah, well impressed. First night, and comfortable on this cot bed. And I love the accessibility of the cooker in the morning for making a brew, so you can just have a brew in bed, which is quite rare for me. And looking out at that woodlands is a great way to wake up. So my overall morning summary of this vehicle is versatile and practical. Sleeping in there last night, it felt more spacious. I love the windows all round in the vehicle. You know, where my Defender was a utility vehicle, so it was panelled. So it definitely feels a nicer environment inside. So really liking it. First night. Can't wait to do more nights with it and try different things. But I do miss my Defender. It's definitely an iconic vehicle. Definitely got the off-road capabilities, which this vehicle hasn't got. The rooftop tent and all the add-ons on the outside were really impressive. I miss driving down the road and people waving or giving you the thumbs up to acknowledge that you're part of the Defender community. So I haven't got that anymore. But on the same token, easier to drive, less maintenance, better fuel economy. So it's kind of swings and roundabouts, but I'm glad I've got a vehicle like this that I can still go out and camp in and you know, not suffer, not be cramped up. So I think it's a great swap out. I looked for a while at different vehicles and whether they'd meet my needs and Mrs. B's needs, and this Citroën Berlingo XL ticked all the boxes. So I think it was a good swap out, and slowly get used to it and the looks of it. I've got kind of a blueprint of my Land Rover. When I get inside, I keep thinking I'm still in the Defender, and I have to think twice. You know that where bits and pieces are and the way it was laid out, and the water tank on the outside and bits and pieces like that. But my verdict is, you know, really impressed with it, and can't wait to do some more camp outs. But definitely enjoyed my time here last night and this morning. And another thing, it's going to be a quick pack up. It's just the Otago in the van, shut the door, and away you go. So I haven't got no bits and pieces to put away. So that's a plus. So I'm gonna drink my tea, maybe go on a little woodland walk, and then I'll be heading back. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you like my new vehicle, and I hope you continue to follow me. I know a lot of people that did follow me were big Landrover fans, so I hope I haven't disappointed anyone. Thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy the great outdoors. I'll see you on the next one.